everyone, welcome back to my channel. I first want to start off by saying I really appreciate those of you who just subscribed to my channel and those of you who are leaving comments, both negative and positive, because I'm one who don't take things to heart and I appreciate all type of feedback. But I really and truly appreciate those of you who are really taking the time out to watch my videos. It really means a lot to me and the feedback means a lot to me. Those of you who's just tuning into my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So today I want to talk about red flags in a relationship or friendship. I'm very transparent when it comes to past relationships that I've had, and I'm not one who's ashamed anymore about dealing with some things in relationships that I had no business dealing with, or being in relationships with men that I had no business in relationships with, or in friendships. So a lot of times I feel like people try to warn me of red flags, but I totally ignore them. I really believe that had I listened to these people, I would have saved myself a lot of heartache, a lot of wasted time. I figured I would share with you all about red flags that you should look for in a relationship. One red flag you should look for is how a man or a woman treat their parents. I think it's important to pay attention to how men and women treat their parents. How men, I take the mama's boy any day over the man who totally disrespect and disown his mom. He don't really care how he speaks to his mom, speak around his mom, how he approaches her. Like when he approaches mom, do he hug her? Do he just walk past like she doesn't exist? When he speaks to her, does he speak with a tone in his voice? And same for women. Do she curse at her mom? Does she call her the B? Does she act like her mom is not her mom but her friend instead? I think that's a big red flag. If a man or a woman disrespect their parent, for sure they're not going to respect you. I mean, for crying out loud, they don't even respect the person who brought them into this world. So that's one red flag to look out for. Another red flag I would say to look out for is the things they said about their ex. Do they describe their ex as crazy, as psychopath? The thing is, when they describe all of their exes or all of the men or women that they talk to, how do they describe their ex? Do they disrespect their ex? And I think that's very telling. Now, I'm not saying that I've never had a crazy ex, but if all of my exes are showing these same patterns, at some point you have to look at yourself. So I would say if the person you would describe every person that they dated, talked to, or in a relationship with, or hit it off with as crazy and psychopath, I think that's a red flag, and I think it's a reflection on them actually. It's a reflection on the type of men and women that they choose and the type of men and women that they attract. What is it about this person that attracts these crazy people? Are others really crazy, or is it really them? So I think that's another red flag. Okay, this next one is really huge to me. Another red flag to look for is if they are controlling. Let me tell you how sick I kind of was when I was a teenager. For whatever reason, I thought if the guy kind of was controlling, it showed some type of masculinity in them, or they were masculine or something. So I thought oh, he's controlling, he cares about me, he doesn't want me to wear certain things or be with certain people. Hell to the no. Leave at the drop of a dime. If they have some type of controlling issues, 9 times out of 10 they're something deep in them, some issues with them that they feel like they have to have control over another person. I feel like it's in some way, some sort of way they're stay away, run. As soon as they show you the controlling side, leave. Another red flag I would say is how they handle pressure. How do they react when under frustration or under pressure? That's really huge, because if you see someone who flips out, throw things, break things, curse, Do you think they have an issue with breaking your damn back? I mean, I'm saying, like, we all get angry. That's a natural emotion, right? Okay, but how do they react when they're angry or when they're frustrated? Do they know how to remain calm? When they're angry, are they going to scream at you? God forbid, are they going to hit you? That's very important. How a person controls themselves under pressure or under, under frustrating times. That's a really big red flag to look for. Another red flag to look for is if they refuse to show you off publicly. And let me break that down. Then let me get something straight, because I know people go back and forth all the time about, if they're a guy or if they're a woman, don't post them to social media. They say it doesn't mean that they don't have a happy relationship. Now, I don't mean, because I'm not going to post all of my business, good or bad, all on social media. However, I think it's quite weird that someone's in a relationship and they haven't, no one knows about this. To me, I feel like that's kind of sketch. Like the person, he or she's being real sketchy or shady and they have something else going on, because when you love someone, naturally it just comes to you that you want to share and profess your love to the world. So I think that's a red flag. If you say oh, well, can I meet your family? And they, nah, I don't want you to meet my family. Oh, well, can I meet your friends? You can't meet their friends. You can't meet their family. When you go, and you can't really go in public. They only want to meet you at certain spots. That's a red flag. They have something going on and you need to drop everything and drop their ass and run. That's another big red flag, and that's a huge one for me. Not debatable. And I can go on and on about red flags, but this last one, red flag, when I say it's a huge red flag for me, listen, this is not just with intimate partners, but with anyone. This red flag is they try to make you feel stupid. Now, this person I'm talking about, these people that I'm talking about try to make you feel stupid. They make you question your sanity and make you question your truth and make you act like didn't see, or what happened, it didn't happen. They actually they'll tell you you're crazy or psycho. These crazy mofos will even go to the point of mocking you, mocking, everything about you. And they just kind of they have played this twisted mind game. I tell people all the time, you could do a lot of things to me, but lying to me and playing with me and acting like I'm crazy is a hell to the no. I just don't like that. I'm telling you, this is a big red flag in the very beginning. Something simple as, you guys had planned to go on a date, and you told them, you all agreed to 8 o'clock, and for some reason they didn't show up to 9:30, and they do everything, and you can verbatimly show them text messages of this says 8 o'clock, and they would act like they didn't see it and call you a liar. Stay away from people like that. No one have time to be around people who play those mind games, who make you question your sanity, or who play with your sanity that way. They're not good people. I legit think they're crazy, awful people. They're narcissistic, and they just their sanity is just gone. Stay away from those people. I mean, like I said, I could go on and on about red flags, but these were just a few red flags that I thought that would be good to share, to stay away from. I have so many experiences about topics. Don't forget to share other topics about things you would like for me to talk about, suggestions you would like for me to make. And before I end this video, I'd like you all to know that Tuesday and Fridays are my video day. So you can ask me anything you want and I'll give you advice. But other than that, until next time, and again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.